What's good, man? Shout out to everybody listening to this bitch this morning. It is early. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be up here long. Cause if you know, you know, shit, I got about 30 minutes to be somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I know this was Texas Southern and Soul. What's good, my nigga? I know this is like the I wanna say I'm like a few days late. You know what I'm saying? At least nah, go finish eating. I'm probably 3 or 4 days late, you know what I'm saying, on this information. But who gives a damn? Because I don't like when people from other cities speak on, you know what I'm saying, Memphis business, bro, or what's going on in Memphis or anything that happened in Memphis. I know Dolph murder or his death was nationwide news, but most niggas was putting out false information and know nothing about what was going on in the city. I ain't never been to Memphis, traveled to Memphis, barely listened to Dolph music. Just like J. Cole just said on Dirk new song, man. I feel like you never listened to a nigga before, never listened to his music before. You shouldn't even be making no type of money or no type of content off they motherfucking death. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, what we're gonna do is a lot of niggas been announcing the fact that Justin Johnson, aka Straight Drop, that his brother end up copping a plea. Now in this situation, bro, a lot of people be scared to show like the news clips and shit, but the news people that you know what I'm saying, the news stations, they got more information than we will ever have because they get to go in the fucking courtrooms and shit. So basically, I'm gonna show the news clip. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show two news clips that explains the situation. They explain his brother's situation and explain what's coming next. Now, it's a couple things. It's a couple things like or a few little information that that we not getting on. I say that I'm not feeling comfortable with and probably won't get until they go to trial. But I still want to know how Kanice Smith like how he fit into this whole situation. How did he know Straight Drop? Was he part of the motherfucking gang? Did they grow up together, or did he not know Straight Drop? He just knew the Gonzalez nigga like that they call Unc. You know what I'm saying? I want to know how the fuck Kanice fit in this situation because they never spoke on how him and Straight Drop tied together. You know what I'm saying? So, far as Justin brother, I don't think this was no motherfucking Gunner situation. You know what I'm saying? I think it was a situation where his brother was just like, nigga, I'm gonna be smart. I don't give a fuck what a nigga talking about. I ain't had nothing to do with this type shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna play the news clip before I go further into speaking on the situation. Um, Let me see if I can make sure I'm sharing the audio and shit, man. Okay, play this shit. And bro, that guy Makita's up and running like ain't shit happened, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? What the niggas appreciate their donation, my nigga. He said want to go live when a brother at work, I catch his playback if you still ain't live. I was just gonna be for a minute, cuz like, you know, I gotta go pick the whip up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta vlog this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be for a hot minute, man. Hood, what it do, bro? You know what I'm saying? Man, let me finish this shit right quick. Oh, okay. I get what I'm saying now. You say ain't no sound? It ain't no sound? Bro, why is it telling me it's playing the sound? Hold up. Hold up, it's telling me it's playing the sound. Let me play this shit. Somebody could have said something, all you motherfuckers in here watching ain't said shit.
And more big news at 4. One of the men involved in the death of young Dolph pleads guilty to accessory after the fact. Prosecutors say Jamarcus Johnson helped his half-brother, who's accused of actually killing the rapper, hide from authorities after the shooting.
WREG's Kwame Wilbur.
Now, just because you motherfuckers didn't say nothing about not having no sound, I'm gonna tell you what I got from the video since I heard it and you motherfuckers couldn't hear it. And then you gonna watch it after I tell you what I got from the video so you can hear what I got and not have your own understanding, motherfuckers. Since you couldn't say it wasn't working, the sound wasn't working. Cornelius Smith and Justin Johnson was communicating the whole time through phone conversations, and the brother fucking told. Basically, the brother wasn't even helping him get away with killing Dolph. He don't really believe his brother did or had nothing to do with it. He didn't even know that they was looking for him. What he was doing was helping his ass get away or hide from the federal probation officer that he was already on. He had him calling damn near on three-way to make it seem like he was still in the city. You know what I'm saying? And the brother said that he also three-way conversations with Straight Drop and Cornelius Smith over money. You know what I'm saying? So now y'all gotta watch the shit, and I told you what the fuck it's gonna say, so I hope you don't enjoy it.
Was in the courtroom and that plea deal was made.
Prosecutors say Jamarcus Johnson had no role in the murder of Adolph Thornton Jr., also known as Young Dolph. They say he didn't come into the picture until about a week or so after the shooting.
Jamarcus Johnson had no involvement in the homicide before the murder. He had no involvement in the homicide during the murder.
Friday morning, Jamarcus Johnson pleaded guilty to 3 counts of accessory after the fact for his involvement in the death of young Dolph. Dolph was gunned down inside Makita's Cookies in South Memphis on November 17, 2021. Prosecutors say Cornelius Smith and Justin Johnson were the gunmen. Prosecuting attorney Paul Hagerman says Jamarcus was pulled in after the shooting by Justin, his half-brother.
About a week or so afterwards, he took acts that helped his brother evade law enforcement.
Hagerman says Justin gave Jamarcus a car and cell phone, the same cell phone that Justin allegedly had with him before and during the murder.
His brother Justin would call the telephone and he'd place the telephone up to another telephone, and they would, in essence, trick Justin Johnson's federal probation officer into believing that Justin Johnson still had his cell phone and was still in Memphis, Tennessee.
Hagerman says Jamarcus also used the phone to facilitate phone conversations between Justin and Cornelius Smith after the shooting regarding money.
And that somebody else was referred to as Unc, is that correct?
Jamarcus's attorney says at the time, his client did not know of his brother's alleged involvement in the death of young Dolph. He says many of the conversations were held in code.
There had not been any charges at that point in time. There wasn't a warrant out for his brother. I don't think he believed that his brother would be involved in something like that.
He says his client has been cooperative from the beginning. Prosecutors say Jamarcus handed over the cell phone and identified a picture of his brother wearing the same clothes as one of the shooters. He also agreed to testify against his brother if called. Hagerman says Dolph's family is confident justice will be served.
They're encouraged by the progress in litigation, and ultimately one day they want to see a trial on this thing, and they know this is a step toward that.
Jamarcus faces 6 to 12 years in prison. Reporting from 201, Kwame Wilborn, WREG, News Channel 3.
So here's, but all them niggas some little short ass nigga, man. Man, the court, I like, this is what I understand, bro. If he faced 6 to 12 years in prison for giving him a cell phone and giving him a car, and the prosecutor saying himself they don't believe he had nothing to do with the murder before or after the murder. How's it accessory after the fact? How's it accessory after the fact if you saying that he gave him a car and gave him a cell phone And the only thing he did was 3-way calls between his probation officer and his brother. How's it accessory after the fact? You know what I'm saying? If it has nothing to do with the murder. That's how these folks trip you up, bro. The justice system. Because the justice system in Michigan like fucked up. Niggas do crazy ass, kill niggas, rob niggas, and get out of jail the same fucking week. You know what I'm saying? And court date be six months from now. And they be out on the street doing the same stupid shit. John Jay was good. They be out doing the same stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not understanding what they saying far as how's he accessory after the fact if he had nothing to do with the murder before or the murder after. All he did was give him a cell phone and a car. He didn't help him evade arrest. But he faces 6 to 12 years for giving this nigga a cell phone and a car, and the prosecuting them saying they don't believe that he felt his brother did this. You know what I'm saying? But he's saying he would testify against his brother. Like, what the fuck? The nigga basically snitching on himself, told him everything he did to help his brother get away, and said, I'll testify against the nigga ass. But the prosecutor and his defense attorney saying they don't think that he had nothing to do with it. They didn't think that he knew that his brother killed Dolph. Why the fuck was he helping him? Why was he giving him a car? Why was he giving him a cell phone? He felt like he didn't help him. Anyway, so the Govan nigga was the nigga that was calling for the money. I believe that's how he got caught up in this situation, because of the phone records, because Straight Drop brother gave them the cell phone that he gave Straight Drop, and they probably went through the logs, the records, the text messages and shit, and saying that he had been messaging Govan for money. You know what I'm saying? Had been calling Cornelius and Govan. You know what I'm saying? So that's how the front man. The crazy shit is that this Govan nigga gonna open his mouth and snitch. You know what I'm saying? That's the crazy shit. Like, that what nigga wanna know is Govan gonna snitch on. I ain't gonna say his name, but such and such. You know what I'm saying? Is he gonna snitch on their ass? This the other news clip, bro. Let's watch the other news clip. Cause like I said, I ain't got long. I ain't been pretty long.
While the fate of one defendant in the murder of young Dolph has been sealed, the same cannot be said for the other 3 involved. WREG's Jordan James joins us live with where their cases stand. Jordan, fill us in.
Stephanie, the other 3 are expected to appear in court next month, but I can tell you that this guilty plea marks a historic step in this case.
A little bit like
the first piece to fall following the death of rapper Young Dolph came Friday when Jamarcus Johnson pleaded guilty to 3 counts of accessory after the fact.
He has to tell the truth. That's what this was guilty plea is hinged on. He has to tell the truth.
With Johnson now facing a possibility of 6 to 12 years after confessing to his role in helping his half-brother Justin escape from Memphis and fooling probation officers, the focus has shifted to the other 3 defendants. Justin Johnson, Cornelius Smith, and Hernandez Govan are all facing multiple charges, including first-degree murder in connection to the death of Dolph. Unlike Johnson and Smith, last month, Govan was released on bond after the Shelby County District Attorney's Office said they got new information about his role. As the trio is set to appear in court the week of July 9th, prosecutor Paul Hagerman says the family of Dolph is pleased with the progress that has been made.
They understand what this is about, and they're encouraged by the progress in litigation, and ultimately, one day they want to see a trial of this thing, and they know this is a step toward that.
And last week, Justin Johnson was found with drugs and a cell phone in his cell. No word tonight yet if he faced any consequences. For now, reporting here live.
That's another thing I want to speak on. All right, so I had a discussion in the streets. Justin Johnson. All right, first he was begging to be transferred because he feared for, being, retaliation, being jumped on and being killed. And then instead of transferring him, he got beat up and they put him in isolation. You know what I'm saying? They put him in solitary. So with him being by himself after being solitary, he was found with drugs and a cell phone. Now, if you were in solitary, you by yourself, You locked up 23-1. You by yourself. Bro, that mean that a guard, you know what I'm saying, or somebody that works in the prison gave him drugs and a cell phone. So why they not speaking on how he got the drugs and got the cell phone? Because that's what we haven't heard. We know he had, we've been on for a week now that he had it, but we don't know how he got it. So Straight Drop got drugs and the cell phone in jail, which is not, you know, that's not far-fetched. It happens all the time. They say it's more money in jail than it is on the streets. But my thing with this situation is the Go Van nigga, he's gonna be the major piece. You know what I'm saying? He's the queen in this situation if you're playing chess. Basically, if he snitches, then we'll know who's the bag man. We'll know who put the money up on killing Dolph. Right now, like I said, I still don't know how Kaniz know these folks, even though the brother said that Kaniz and Straight Drop was speaking after the fact. Stop swinging on my desk now. Was speaking after the fact. I still don't know how Kaniz fit in this whole situation. Kaniz was obviously the nigga with the chopper, with the AK. You know what I'm saying? And Straight Drop was the one with the handgun, with the switch. I just feel like, bro, it's like a void that needs to be filled in Memphis when it comes to music now that Dolph is gone. You know what I'm saying? It's like some of the shit out. It's like a lot of music being put out now is trash. I wouldn't even say like Key Glock ain't been putting out no trash, but Glock shit just ain't bumping, or it won't sound as good. It don't sound as good as it was when Dolph was giving him advice, was here to give him advice. A lot of artists I haven't heard from that. No, I know Kenny Money. He's still dropping. He's still letting, you know what I'm saying, dropping heat every time he drops something, but it's not that much promotion. You know what I'm saying? Moochie Gray, don't know when he dropped them because it's not that much promotion. You know, it's like the label is slowly dying, and the only person that's really like still keeping it steady or keeping the flow is Glock. Like the rest of the niggas, we not really hearing from them like that. Even if they dropping on YouTube regularly, we still not hearing from the artists like that. I felt like it was dumb. I feel like what they did was dumb. Taking Dolph away from here was dumb, and how they did it was cold-hearted and heartless. They did that man like Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't here on this earth when Malcolm X got assassinated, but from watching the movie that Denzel was in, and the way they did him on stage in the movie is the same way they did fucking Dolph in that cookie shop. And now when I pass by that cookie shop every day, or every other day, I'm gonna say every other day, I'm not too far from it. I gotta pass that bitch to go to the rap shop. I gotta pass that bitch to go to my godbrother house or go to one of my partner's house. I gotta pass that shop regularly, multiple times a week. And the Family Dollar is closed down. Now, the Family Dollar closed down now, but Makita's is still fucking jumping. Brand new everything in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Everything look new, but they ain't getting that much fucking business like they used to. And the store next door to it, they're back open. I don't know what it is, but their store, whatever, I don't know what their business is or what they sell, what the products they sell, but they're back open. So the mural of Dolph has been taken down. Now they got a little board up there now, a little wooden board. They said "Long Live Dolph." It's nothing is there no more. All that shit I showed y'all on live when I went there, none of that shit is there no more. Now, one of the popular streets, which is called Dunn, they named this street. I don't know why they named such a popular street after him, but niggas still calling that bitch Dunn. You know what I'm saying? It's just saying this is Adolph Thornton Jr. Street, or this motherfucker everybody still calling it Dunn. There's also a smaller neighborhood store in there, a small corner store that they named after Dolph. And it's like, bro, like I said this, and my godbrother argued with me about this. I was like, bro, when you leave this bitch, everybody forget about you, bro. It's like you never been here before. You know what I'm saying? When you leave this bitch, everybody say your name every now and then. He was like, man, it's keeping you alive when niggas talk about your memories and talk about your name and talk about what you used to do and how you did and how you live. I like, that ain't enough for me, bitch. I don't want to die, period. I want to be 100 years old. You know what I'm saying? Jersey, what it do? I want to be 100 years old. Fuck that shit. Fuck all that talk about me when I'm gone. Shit, I ain't trying to go nowhere. I want to talk about you while you gone, motherfucker. I want to talk about how everybody I love and everybody that close to me fucking gone and I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck I want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I ain't got all day, man. My car will be ready at 10:30. It is 10:13. I'm finna get ready to go pick up my car. Y'all know I gotta film this shit. And I talked to the lady yesterday before they closed. I asked her what time to come get it. She said 10:30 today. Get them time to take the tape and the paper off. And she said it is purple. That's what she said. So I don't know how the bitch look. I'm just hoping that it's purple and not fucking still lavender or whatever fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Whatever fuck it was. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna holler at y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, man. Chris, I kind of figured it was you, bro, when I seen the car. You know what I'm saying? But I was on the road by then. I just couldn't fucking start talking. But I kind of seen this you, bro. I seen the car. Kind of figured it was you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get over with y'all, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day.